Good morning, everybody. So we're going to try something a little different today. I've got my camera on top of a box with a jar of peanut butter keeping it from falling off, and I'm filming downwards because I want to talk about the relationship between area and perimeter, or model for you how you can have the same perimeter but different areas and vice versa. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw some shapes that all have the same perimeter, a perimeter of 12 centimeters, but they're going to have different areas, okay? So for the first one I'm going to draw, it is 1 by 5. So this is 1, 1, 5, and 5. So if you add those together, 5 plus 5 is 10, 1 plus 1 is 2, 10 plus 2 is 12 centimeters. However, if you look at the area is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 square centimeters. Okay? Now, the next shape I'm going to draw also has a perimeter of 12, so it's going to be 2 by 4. So this is 2 and this is 4. Okay, so 2 plus 2 is 4. 4 plus 4 plus 4 is 12. So the area is 12, or excuse me, the perimeter is 12 centimeters. However, if I look at the area, 2 times 4, or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, the area equals 8 square centimeters. Now you have two shapes here. They both have the same perimeter, 12, but they have different areas. So I'm going to build one more with this same idea. And this one is going to be 3 by 3. So it's a square. So this is 3. So 3 plus 3 plus 3 plus 3 is 12. Now if I calculate the area, it's 3 times 3, which is 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So the area is 9 square centimeters. Okay? So now comes the challenging part. I would like you to try and do the same thing. However, if you don't have a printer, you're not going to be able to print grid paper, and so you might have to use your imagination a little bit and draw out the rectangles without the advantage of having the grids. I will put in the assignment a link to a PDF of this grid paper, which you can use. And what I would like you to do is make as many rectangles as you can that have a perimeter that is equal to 22 centimeters. Okay? Now I'm going to give you a hint that you should be able to come up with 5 rectangles that have a perimeter of 22 centimeters. And I want you to draw those and calculate the area of those rectangles. Okay? So that's part 1. Now part 2 has to do with area. We can do the same thing with area. We can build rectangles that have the same area, but that have different perimeters. So our target area, the area is equal to 12 square centimeters. Okay, so we're going to build rectangles that have an area that is 12 square centimeters. Okay, so the first one I'm going to build is 1 by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. It is 1 by 12. Well, you just heard me count. There are 12 squares there, so that is an area of 12. Now, let's calculate the perimeter. So this is 1, this is 12. So 12 plus 12 is 24, plus 1 is 25, plus 1 more is 26. So the perimeter of this rectangle is 26 centimeters. Okay, now I'm going to build another rectangle. Okay. So, as you can see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. This also has an area of 12 square centimeters. It is 2 by 6, so 2 times 6 equals 12. To figure out the perimeter, remember we're going to add all 4 sides. So 2 plus 2 is 4. 4 plus 6 is 10. Plus 6 more is 16 centimeters. Okay, so this perimeter is 16 centimeters. All right, now we're going to do one more. So that's 3, and that's 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so this is 3 and 4. So 3 times 4 is 12, so it does have an area of 12 centimeters. But remember, to figure out the perimeter, we're going to add the 4 sides. So this is 3 plus 4 is 7, plus 3 more is 10, plus 4 more is 14. So the perimeter is 14 centimeters. All right, so there you go. You have 3 different rectangles. They all have the same area, but they have very different perimeters. So just like with the previous exercise, what I would like you to do, if you can, is print another piece of grid paper, and you are going to make as many shapes as you can that have an area of 18 square centimeters. So I want you to make, well, I'll tell you, there are 3. 3 different shapes that have an area of 18 square centimeters. And then I want you to calculate what the perimeter is of those 3 rectangles and see what you notice. Now, I have also included in the lesson a link to a website where you can play a game where the computer gives you a certain area and perimeter, and you have to build online a shape. It's not necessarily a rectangle, but a shape that matches that area and perimeter. I played it a little bit. It's fun. It's interesting. So when you're done with everything else, you can do that. If you are unable to print anything, go ahead and go to that website and do that game. You can play with a family member, or you can play against the computer. But it will give you a chance to explore the relationships between area and perimeter. I hope you enjoy it, and I'll check in with everybody on Thursday to see how this lesson went. All right, bye-bye.